With a difficult job market at home, many Timorese are heading abroad to countries like Australia and South Korea for better work opportunities. But one of the oldest and largest communities of Timorese diaspora is on the opposite side of the world, in Northern Ireland. Jack Montgomery and Salvador de Jesus traveled to the town of Dungannon, where a strong Timorese community is working hard to support their families.
At first glance, it's like any other Irish town. But look a little closer, and you'll see residents wrapped in warm jackets, very far from their homeland.
Amongst the wind and drizzle here in Northern Ireland, you can really feel the 13,000 kilometres that separate this land from Timor-Leste. Both culturally and geographically, we are worlds apart. But there is one key link that does connect these two communities.
Like Timor-Leste, Dungannon is a Catholic majority community. And faithful families come together and fill the pews in the local church, just as they would back home. So large is the Timorese cohort in Dungannon that the church invited a Timorese priest to run services in Teton 2 years ago.
So I have own program in East Timor language, like daily mass and then Sunday mass as well.
The cold weather isn't the only major hurdle for Timorese newcomers.
English is, most of them still struggle with that. They don't understand well. So when they come to Mass in English, they understand nothing.
Now we have Teton Mass and everybody very happy because even we are far from East Timor, but we feel at home with the Teton Mass here.
The story of Northern Ireland's Timorese community began when one man from Largo, Mario Gama, moved to Dungannon from Portugal at the turn of the century.
In the beginning, I wasn't earning much. In 2000, it was just £3.35 an hour. But for us, it was already a lot of money.
Filling a labour shortage in the area, Mr. Gama got a job at a local meat processing factory, and many more Timorese would follow.
Life was tough in Portugal, lots of people living together, so it was better to try over here. And after independence in 2002, some went back to Timor and told their friends that Northern Ireland needs workers, so lots more Timorese came.
The early years in Northern Ireland were not easy for Mr. Gama, which, like Timor-Leste, has its own history of internal conflict, with violence between Irish Republican and pro-British forces spanning even longer than Timor-Leste's struggle for independence.
There was also a war still ongoing between the Catholics and Protestants.
But the resilience of the Timorese was strong enough to overcome the challenges and feel embraced by the local community.
I think life here is very tough, but because of the weather and the culture, but the community here accepted us with their heart, and they're very kind to us. That is make us feel at home as well here.
Irish people is so beautiful people here, and they so nice to everyone here. Yeah, so I feel like at home because of their they welcome me also East Timor people in this community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
According to the last census, there are over 2,000 Timorese people living in Northern Ireland, more than double the previous count, and much of their earnings go straight back home.
Everybody work and everybody sending money back to our country. This is to make our economy is going up, That's we are so happy here.
Some Timorese have even set up shop in Dungannon.
Whenever it's needed, we Timorese always help each other and send money to aunts, uncles, and cousins always.
Over $180 million were sent to Timor-Leste by workers abroad in 2025, with more than 42% of that income coming from the United Kingdom. A vital contribution from a faithful community. Jack Montgomery, Salvador de Jesus, Dungannon, RTTL World News.